basically what's going to happen to our universe with the Big Bang. Okay, the Big Bang, the male and female energy. Ha ha ha. That's funny. That's actually an inside joke if anybody realizes it. The Big Bang. The Big Bang. The big boning that happened by the female and the male energy, the nuclear and electric energies of the universe that created the big cell that created all life. Anyway, okay, the decay, a reversion, reduction to ash. This is the reversion I was talking about. It's a decay method over a long period of time. All right. Basically, I'm just throwing this out there. You have the Big Bang. It spreads out and propagates. Over time, it becomes galaxies and yada, 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 and burns out into ash. That's exactly what's going to happen to our universe. All of the stars are literally going to burn out, turn to ash, all the matter. Literally, there will be nothing but ashes and dust in the universe. Okay? Ashes and dust. And quantum energy. Nuclear and electric energy. And it'll all happen again. This is a fact. The system needs to reset. Once it reaches its minimal energy output, like I was saying, with thermodynamics, once it reaches its minimal energy output, it has to reset. The system has to reset. Thermodynamics, all the laws of thermodynamics are talking about the Big Bang. Okay? They're not talking about it directly, but they do not realize that the Big Bang is coinciding with those laws of thermodynamics. Okay? Once we realize this, we will understand everything that we've wanted to know. This is literally answering all the ultimate questions. Technically, the one ultimate question about God that, nobody thinks can be solved, but can be, because literally humans can do just about anything. Okay? We can do just about anything. We can do anything. Alright? And like I was saying about a reverse triple alpha process, okay? When you have hydrogen, helium, and lithium, okay, you get 11.952. That's 0.059 difference between carbon, okay? So this would be a carbon allotrope of some sort, or carbon isotope, that literally, once this ashes and ashes, like the ashes, dust to dust, prior to that, there are ashes and dust, which is carbon, in the universe, in the void universe, with the alpha and omega, okay? This carbon is going to break down in a reverse triple alpha process. Basically, what it's doing is it's stripping electrons, okay? It's stripping the electrons and the protons and neutrons, okay? And it is literally creating hydrogen, helium, and lithium. It's breaking that carbon down into hydrogen, helium, and lithium. And that's why we have the hydrogen, helium, and lithium, okay? This is where this comes from, all right? These are very good. These are going to be simply made because the process already started with this process in this singularity, breaking this carbon down into these three elements, all right? Now, this is just a theory, but it goes perfectly with the nature of physics, okay, and the nature of atoms. Because if you have a process like this, an extremely violent process, then you can break down just about any atom you want. But you just got to know how to do it. Of course, space itself does this on a natural plane, the quantum nature, all right? So this is where we're going to have the hydrogen, helium, and lithium. So it's going to break down this carbon into all this hydrogen, helium, and lithium, boom, and it's going to be expelled out throughout the universe, okay? As these generations go by, more and more hydrogen, helium, and lithium are going to be created, or more and more helium and lithium. It's going to be more and more helium, then more and more lithium, okay? And that's where all this hydrogen, helium, and lithium come from. First it started in the singularity, and then it started generation after generation after generation, okay? Of course, here's the sound, because every star makes sound, okay? Every one of them. Just because we can't hear it doesn't mean it's not there. We know that the sun is very, very loud. That loud sound cannot travel through that void of space. It can only hang around, and it lingers. And that's why this dark matter is there, okay? That's this dark matter. It's lingering around, and it's giving momentum to this galaxy. Because when you run sound frequencies through water, what do you get? You get various shapes and designs and a strong spin. You get a momentum from it. This is, it's just a theory, like I said. It's a theory for me, okay? But I believe it's a fact, and I'm trying to open the doors, okay, for any physicist or anyone's curious that will want to look into this idea, because it's a revolutionary idea. Nobody's ever thought of that. Hey, what if dark matter's sound? I mean, and it can only literally be sound, really. I mean, that's all it can be, okay? It's like an electrostatic sound, okay? And like I was saying with cells, our planet basically is a giant cosmic cell, This would be the cell. This would be the nucleus, the cell nucleus. Okay. This is Earth. Okay, the alpha. This is where the primordial fluids, literally the protoplasma, came from. The alpha came from our planet, and all of these are mother forces. The land is a mother force. The air and the water are all mother forces. Okay, that's what this life gestated in to grow and create life, to be life. Okay. It's just like me taking a germ and putting it in a glass of water and just letting it grow according to that water. Or taking it and putting it in some mud and letting it grow according to that mud. You know? Or, if I wanted it to be in air, it's going to evolve on the land regardless, but it's going to thrive in the air, okay? Either way it goes, you understand exactly what I'm saying. And this is true. This puts the perspective of Mother Earth right into order, Mother Earth. It puts it straight into perspective, okay? Okay? All life and creation is based from thermodynamics, okay? All life is based on thermodynamics. Anything alive uses the sun and thermodynamics to live. And we fuse food, nutrients, and stuff to live. This fuses atoms to live, okay? So literally like I was saying, we are biostars. We are literally living stars. We use fusion to live. They use fusion to live. We just eat it. And our body does the rest. Okay, the singularity, a sun, earth, cells, all of them have the nucleus and the covalent electrical bond. Okay, they're all always an egg with the nucleus. Okay, just like how humans start, just like life starts. Okay, this was the first life in the universe, this cell that created everything else and became everything alive. I mean, it's not pseudoscience. This is a fact. This is our science proving the bigger picture that we're not seeing, that there literally is what we could consider God. Okay, you don't have to consider it like some floating man God. You can just consider it the nature of the universe, and God is just a word that describes it. Like, that's why it's the word of God. So the core emits some cyanobacteria, however you want to look at it, the primordial ooze, whatever, hydrothermal organisms, hydrothermal vents, okay? They said, well, we found out, here a few months ago, they found out that the core of Earth has radiation. I could have told them this years ago, okay? About 2 or 3 years ago, I could have told them this. Because I figured that out a few years ago, okay? And just I didn't even have the instruments they have. I just found it out through scientific fact by putting things together. Because like I said, the answers are right in front of us. We're just not looking. Everyone's fighting and arguing instead of looking. And I think they're doing that on purpose. Of course, then you have the evolution, all right, of the fish that walked on land. Okay, that would be an amphibian. Like I was saying in the videos, that would be an amphibian. Frog, lizard, freaking Sicilian or whatever it is.